If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. The picture shown on screen is of the initial screen view when you open a new blank publication in Publisher. A publication is the file type created in Publisher. Within a publication, you create and modify text and graphic objects on the pages that constitute the publication. When you close a publication, Publisher will prompt you to save any unsaved changes in any open publications that you were working on before closing. In the following lessons within this chapter, you will examine the elements of the Publisher environment. New users should first familiarize themselves with the tools and elements within the program's environment before attempting to create a publication. When you initially start Publisher, you will be presented with a listing of available publication templates. We will explore using these templates in more detail in the next chapter. For now, simply select the standard blank 8.5 by 11 choice from the listing shown so you can inspect the working environment of the program. After creating a publication, the main workspace of the Publisher environment then appears. This is where you spend most of your time designing publications. The Publisher environment consists of the title bar, which also contains the Quick Access toolbar, the ribbon, the page navigation pane, the publication page area, and the status bar, which also contains the page layout view buttons and the zoom slider. Let's start with a top-down look at the elements of the Publisher environment. At the top of the screen is the title bar. The left end of the title bar shows the name of the current publication. This title appears to the right of the Quick Access toolbar by default. You can add buttons to the Quick Access toolbar for commands you use frequently and want to always have available. Several important buttons appear here by default. These include the Save, Undo, Redo, and Customize Quick Access toolbar buttons. You can also remove buttons that you add to this toolbar. Below the title bar is the ribbon. The ribbon contains all the tabs, button groups, and commands that you use in the program. Clicking the File tab in the ribbon lets you access the Backstage view of your Publisher file. In the Backstage view, you find common file management commands, like creating, saving, sharing, and printing the publications you create. To exit the Backstage view, click the back arrow in its upper left corner to return to the main publication view. The current publication appears below the ribbon in the publication page area. This is where you create the content for the pages in your publication. You do most of the design work in Publisher in this area. Scroll bars appear at the right and bottom sides of the current publication page. You use the vertical scroll bar to scroll the currently selected page up and down. You use the horizontal scroll bar to scroll the currently selected page left and right. If your mouse has a scroll wheel, you can use it to move up and down the page, just like using the vertical scroll bar. To the left of the current publication page is the Page Navigation pane. As you add pages to a publication, a numbered thumbnail icon of each page appears in this pane. You can scroll through the listing of pages as they accumulate and click one to select it. The selected page then appears in the publication area for editing. The status bar is the long bar that appears below the publication page area. It shows various types of publication information at its left end. At its right end is the zoom slider and the page layout view buttons. You can easily zoom in to increase the magnification or zoom out to decrease the magnification of your publication by using the zoom slider. To the left of the zoom slider are the Page Layout View buttons that allow you to switch between a single page view and a two-page view of your publication. Now that you have an overview of the names and locations of the major on-screen elements in Publisher, you can examine the use and purpose of these on-screen elements in the next few lessons. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.